Feeling alone,
Are you okay?
Yeah. Waiting now for you to come. It's colder again, but I know we'll be warm. Sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper, little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above are smiling when they see you holding so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a certain glow, a secret and a song, even church bells sing along.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all okay. I'm sat here on my bed. It's the 20th of November. I know that because it's my brother's birthday yesterday and he's born on the 19th. So I actually know the date for once because I feel like half the time I haven't got a clue at the moment. But can you believe it's the 20th of November and that's like just over a month until Christmas, and now I've just thought about that. I'm sure you probably saw the recognition on my face, but I was thinking, oh my god, I've got so much stuff to do. Like we're kind of sorted with the kids and presents and stuff like that, but I've still got family to do. We've not really done any decorating yet or got a tree yet, but we normally do leave that until the weekend closest to the 1st of December, which will be next weekend. And you know, that's fine, but I've got to sort out like advent calendar because we do like activity ones. We have done for a few years now, and I quite like doing that. It's not so much about things or gifts or anything extravagant. It's more about just finding like the little joys of Christmas, you know, like doing nice things for people or just celebrating the little stuff like driving around for Christmas lights, or you know, some Christmas pajamas, or putting their Christmas bedding on that, you know, they put on every year. It's just that kind of stuff, like stuff that we do anyway, but we just try and make it a little bit more like exciting for them. But I'm so overwhelmed. And there's another reason why I've not been on here. Like I have been filming videos and vlogs and stuff, you've just not seen them because they're always out for approval and that process can take a long time. So while it looks like I'm not doing anything on here to you, there's just like so much stuff going on in the background. And Instagram in particular is where like I'm the busiest at the moment. And this time of year is always really busy for me, but then the new year can be very quiet, so you can't take your foot off the pedal because it has to kind of all balance out, which, you know, I've been doing this for a while now, so I kind of know how it all works, but it's just tiring. I can't remember the last weekend where I didn't work. I've got to do some work this weekend at some point. I just need to get my head around when. But yeah, today is Saturday. I have had a relatively slow morning because Mark's after football later, which is so nice because he basically spent 18 months hardly seeing his friends from back home at all because of restrictions and stuff, and it's nice for him to be able to do that. Like, and I see my friends all the time, so it's definitely his turn, but at the same time the prospect of being on my own with the younger two today is, you know, when you just kind of go, oh, okay, right, I'm gonna have to put my big girl pants on because it's gonna be intense. Like, I know it will be. Bill is with his dad. He went after jiu-jitsu last night. And it's weird, really, actually, because his dad's working circumstances have changed. So he doesn't have him every other weekend as regularly as he normally would, because, like, he can't always do that now because of work. And so I've got, like, you know, like when you just kind of settle into a different routine, and then it's kind of thrown me off a little bit because I am used to co-parenting. We've been doing it now since Bill was 18 months old, so it's nothing new. And I wouldn't say it gets any easier. I think you just adjust to it sometimes. So I do really miss him all the time when he's gone, and like I've got like a pang in my heart, like a little ache, but I just, you know, it's not really about our feelings, but it's about the children. And so you just get on with it. But I think that I've just gotten so used to having him here more that like today I'm a bit like, oh, I really miss you. I just love to like see a little smiley face and like chat to you for a bit. But yeah, he'll be home tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the evening, so I will get to see him, which would be nice. And I know just being like, it's just, I don't know, the only way I can explain it is, you know, if you don't co-parent, and obviously you're not apart from your kids in that way, like, I don't know, just like imagine not seeing your kids for like a couple of days, like, it just, you know, you miss them, you do, and it's natural, it's just human, isn't it? But what are we doing today? I'm not sure when Mark's going, because sometimes he goes and just heads straight to the match and meets his friends there, and sometimes they go and like they meet up and have lunch somewhere like a pub or whatever, so that would just depend on his plans, I guess. But we have Daisy's best friend's birthday party, so Daisy and Stan are invited, and obviously I would have taken Bill as well had he have been here, but yeah, that'll be exciting because they'll have a whale of a time, and the party's not too far from us as well, so we'll probably just walk. Well, we'll have to because Merlin's got the car. But yeah, it should be a nice afternoon, and then I need to run a few errands as well. We're gonna have to try and like squeeze a dog walk in, although I don't think I can take him on a really long one because I'm not sure those two will entertain it, to be honest. So we'll just have to, you know, stretch it out for as long as I can, basically. And then tonight, actually, we've been kind of cashing in on our wedding presents recently. We saved them up because obviously we went on our honeymoon the week after our wedding, and we just thought we'll just save them for like rainy days or moments where we feel like we could do with like a pick-me-up or some couple time. And we got lots of lovely things. We went out on a date night the other week, courtesy of Suzanne and Leah, our friends, and Suzanne babysat, and that was lovely because she got us a voucher for one of our favourite restaurants. And then another thing that we've got from Nikki, my brother's fiance, her lovely mum, she got us like a voucher that you can cash in on, you know, 6 by Nico. It's a really lovely restaurant. There's one in Manchester and there's a few elsewhere as well. They have like Nico at Home, I think it's called. So we saved that voucher and Mark ordered it for tonight. So the food came yesterday in this huge box, and you open it up and it's all kind of already cooked, but you kind of have to like sear it or heat it, and like even as it comes it looks stunning. There's like crumbs to put on things and like flavoured items, and you build it up and it's very like fine dining-y in a way. Like it's very like, you know, like posh restaurants where you get like little mini portions of like several courses, and they've always got sprinkles on and microgreens, is that kind of thing. So we're going to be doing that tonight, which I actually think will be really nice because he can go away and like I'll be here with the kids, and then when we can like meet up together tonight we'll have like lots to catch up on and stuff, and then have like a little date night, just me and him, which would be so cute. So we're going to try and cook it together and just have a few drinks and hopefully get the kids into bed on time, because children have a habit of slightly killing romance, don't they? So I'm gonna have to work really well at tiring them out today. You know, like I'm gonna make sure they bounce a lot on a bouncy castle at this party or this, that and the other, and we're just gonna get bedtime down tonight. But yeah, I need to get ready. I just thought I would come up for like a catch-up bit first before I do that and like fill you in, and just like apologise for being quiet, although like in a way it's like, you know, like sometimes you just got to make decisions that work for you, and like boundaries are healthy and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get ready now, and I'll see you in a bit. Very handsome. So I'm all ready, and We probably need to leave in about 20 minutes because Daisy's best friend's mum and my friend has asked if I go along a little bit earlier just to help out with like setting up, which I'm more than happy to do. So we're going to go and do that in a second. I need to pack a bag. I need to get Daisy to write the birthday card. We've done your hair, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you've done, she's done her makeup with her little like kids makeup kit. You look beautiful, don't you? Do you want to go and get Eva's present and card out of my old desk? And we'll do that now. She's wearing a really cute little H&M unicorn dress, and her and Eva are just so cute together. Oh my god, they're adorable. And you're coming too, aren't you? Because you're going to play with Maxie, Evie's little brother. Oh, and you look very handsome, don't you? And Dada did your hair. How cool you look.
I got it.
Cool dude.
Got it.
You got it? Right, do you want to get a pen? Yeah. And we will do that. I will pack my bag and then we will go and have party time.
Follow.
Yeah, it's my candle.
I got
Glowing. Okay, right, I'm going to go and help her do this. So see you in a bit. So we're on our way. It's a really nice day actually. It's not mega sunny, but there is some blue sky, and the kids are well excited, you know, and they're just high on life. You okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Stanley.
Oh, they're playing tag on the walk. But it's weird. Again, it's one of those things that I feel like I used to do all the time in my old life, but post-COVID or like during COVID, it just feels so weird to be doing this again. Can't really explain it. Should we go down the secret passageway? Go down there? Yeah, come on then.
To wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas
So we are home, as I'm sure you probably gathered. I haven't been able to film like properly like this for ages, because obviously when I'm at like parties and stuff, the dog's chasing his tail and rolling around the floor like a weirdo. Yeah, when I'm at parties and stuff, I don't film too much, and I was just chatting to other mums and watching the kids and enjoying a bit of dancing, you know, as you have to do when you're a mum and you've got a child who wants to dance but wants you to do it with them, aka Stan. But we had a really good time actually. I have to say, like, sometimes, you know, when you you're on your own with them at the weekend, and it just hits differently than when you're on your own with them during the week. And I was a bit like, oh, it's going to be one of those days where I'm just going to be knackered by the end of it, and then Mark will come home and I'll just be like shattered, and we'll be on completely different levels probably. But I've actually had a really nice time. It was so nice to see all the kids having fun. When we came out, it was getting dark, and then there were a few little Christmassy lights up. No like proper, you know, like village Christmas lights or anything like that yet, but it was quite nice walking through like where we live in the dark with the kids and stuff. Yeah, sorry, Daisy needed me then. Where was I can't actually honestly remember, but yeah, it was nice. We walked home in the dark, nipped to the shops, and then when we walked past the chippy, it wasn't open yet, so we went to the shops first, and I was like, I'm gonna walk back with them and get them a chippy for dinner, because they were starving. Like, you know when kids are at parties and they do eat a bit, but they get so distracted, don't they? So they'll like have a few bites of sandwich and they'll run off and do something and come back and have something else. And I think they burnt off a lot of energy. They both seem quite tired now. So I got them some chips, Stan got a sausage, Daisy got chicken nuggets, and then they had mushed peas and gravy, and they've eaten some party cake, and I'm in here with the crazy dog, and they're in the other room now watching, I think it's Hansel and Gretel or something like that. Maybe it's on, I don't know if it's Netflix or something. Daisy put it on. So I just came in here because you wouldn't be able to hear me otherwise. And yeah, we're just waiting for Mark to come home. Are you okay up there? He's not a barker in the slightest. He's a really good boy actually. He just loves to sit on that bay window and people watch, and he smiles at people, and he's very cute. He's just having a little nosy. Not that there's much going on at this time of night, obviously. I think it's about, what time are you? 22:06. And what I'm actually doing is trying to work out what I'm doing with this Home by Nico thing. We have, ironically, because obviously the kids have just had a chippy, and I did steal some chips because I've not eaten since my sausage bagel this morning, and I was starving. You know, and you're like, oh my god, but I've had to make sure that I don't eat too many, otherwise I won't enjoy my dinner. But this one is actually called the Chippy, and it's we've only ever been to 6 by Nico once before. So I'm not like completely up to speed with what they do, but they basically, this is like a 5-course meal, and you go, and they have like special ones every maybe couple of months or something, so they had the themes and stuff. So when we went to the one in Manchester, it was the Amalfi one, and that was actually from a Christmas present from 2019. We got a voucher off my parents to go, and we'd saved it obviously, and then COVID hit, so we'd just not been able to use it, but they still honoured it even though it was like, you know, nearly 2 years since it had been bought. But it was really, really good. And then obviously we got a voucher as a wedding present, so we thought we'd give it a go, and I think it's a similar kind of thing. So the first course is chips and cheese, and it's a potato terrine, curry oil, and pecorino royale. It's well fancy. Oh my gosh. Second course is scampi. Now, I'm not the biggest fish lover, so Mark will probably just have a double of this one. It's monkfish cheek, gribiche, and petit pois à la française. Lovely, great. I mean, I'm sorry for murdering that with my accent. The third course is steak pie with beef shin roulade, meaty salsa, onion ketchup, and mushroom duxelle, which I'm all over that. The fourth course is smoked sausage, so it's pork cheek, pork belly, and pork sausage, choucroute, and salt-baked celeriac. And then the fifth course is deep-fried Mars bar with caramel chocolate and iron brew, and I don't even understand how iron brew's in it, but I'm all about that. And then you get an artisan bottle of wine, and then it has like allergens on the back of it, but then inside, I don't know if I can show it you, but it like tells you how to like basically reheat each one. So I'm gonna have to do some frying and God knows what else. But Mark doesn't know this yet, right? I'm obviously the cook in this house. I do the majority of the cooking. A, because I like cooking, and B, because I'm good at it. Mark's not so hot in the kitchen. He has a few dishes up his sleeve, but he doesn't enjoy it, and it's just not his, you know, strong suit. You know, we're all good at different stuff, aren't we? So generally speaking, I do most of the cooking, which is fine. Because I refuse to touch the bins and do all of that, so he does, well, he does loads. But anyway, he doesn't know this yet, but I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take it in turns to cook each one, because I think that's fair, don't you? But yeah, I thought it'd be good. We're going to try and get them in bed. We'll get some music on, make some drinks, and then we'll try and cook that. But it's probably going to be a late one because it's already 5:45 and he probably won't be home until 6:30, I don't think. So yeah, I'm just sat in here. I don't know if you could hear the dog like being a weirdo on the floor then. I do have some pink Prosecco, and I actually want to have a sip of it. I've not even tried it yet. But I'm just going to sit here until the kids come and get me. Because they're all finished eating now and stuff. They're just watching telly. And maybe we'll put Luca on in a little bit because they like to watch that. And I'll get them some sweeties or something like that just because it's Saturday night. But yeah, cheers. Need to make some music now.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. A snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas.
Hey, it looks good though.
Moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day